Hello everyone, welcome to the Bilingual. I'm Blessing. In today's lesson, we'll be talking about what you know, what I know, and what is that? Sleep. We all sleep. And what is sleep? Sleep is a state of reduced consciousness. So sleep means to rest in a state of reduced consciousness. What other word can you use to express that reduced consciousness? You can say you doze. Now, to doze means to sleep lightly or briefly, especially on a seated position. So when you're seated and then you are sleep bound, that means you've dozed. You've dozed. You can say nap. Nap. Nap means to sleep for a short period of time, especially during the day. If you don't use nap, you can also say siesta. Now, siesta is a kind of means afternoon nap. Afternoon nap. So afternoon nap, especially when one have a nap after lunch in some culture. Then if you don't use doze, you don't use nap, you don't use siesta, you can say slumber. Slumber. Not in the figurative sense, but conceptual meaning of it. Now, slumber is a very light state of sleep, almost awake. When you fall asleep, what other terms can you use to express you had fallen asleep? To fall asleep is an idiom that means to pass from a state of weakness to sleep. To pass from a state of weakness to sleep. So, what other idioms can you use to express that particular condition? Doze off. Doze off. Doze off. Now, doze off means to fall asleep. Doze off. To fall asleep. If you don't say doze off, you can use drift off. Drift off. Drift off means to fall asleep slowly. Drift off. To fall asleep slowly. To fall asleep slowly. Drift off. So if you don't say drift off, you can say drop off. Drop off. Now, drop off means to fall asleep briefly or unintentionally. Drop off. To briefly or unintentionally fall asleep. Drop off. Then you can use the idiom not off. Not off. Not off means to fall asleep, especially on a seated position or in an inappropriate circumstance. Not off. To fall asleep while you're seated. If you don't say not off, you can use sack out. Sack out. Now, sack out is mostly used when you're exhausted and then you fall asleep. So, you sack out. To sack out. To fall asleep as a result of being exhausted. You sack out. So, you can also use go to sleep. Go to sleep means to fall asleep. Go to sleep, fall asleep. One and the same thing. If you don't use go to sleep, you can say to go out like a light. To go out like a light. To means to fall asleep quickly or immediately. To fall asleep quickly or immediately, to go out like a light, to fall asleep quickly or immediately. Those are the idioms you can use to express falling asleep. We have come to the end of today's lesson. See you in our next lesson. Bye for now.